Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Sunday unpopular review. Hell in a Cell. You're probably tired of me. I've been here all week. I'm Bad Guy Jack. I'm one of the hosts, and I'm not alone. And you're probably saying, "What's with the hoodie and stuff?" Because it's my getup. You don't even know if I'm wearing pants. I'm gonna have you guessing. But I'm not alone. I come with my tag team partner, Harlem Heat. 2000. No, 2000 was awful. 2020. Big Daddy Cool. Steve Pena. What is going on, my friend?
What's going on, Bad Guy Jack? Happy to be here on Unpopular Review for the Hell in the Cell post-show results review, all of it. Very excited. Really good show tonight. What do you think of the show?
I thought it was okay. It wasn't bad. I mean, I guess I came in with low expectations, but it wasn't like awful or anything like that. It was pretty cool. Any match that was like that blew your mind or something that stood out to you?
Um, I want to say that Sasha versus Bayley match was amazing. I think
I agree.
it was an instant classic. I think we should. I'm gonna look forward to getting into it with you and the crew in the chat
Ooh.
room, guys. You're watching Unpopular Review, powered by Yep I Like Wrestling. Hell in the Cell review show. We're going to talk about the results. We're going to jump out of order and do things based on really big stuff that went on. First thing is Sasha versus Bayley, but a lot of stuff happened. A lot of titles changed hand. A lot of different
A
things
lot of things
happened.
changed. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of things changed. This was like
absolutely.
I guess they saw what TNA did last night and were like, "Oh, we got to step it up." No, I'm just kidding. They didn't do that.
He's already starting with the jokes and whatnot. Because it's funny when you mentioned everything was changing. I was like, yeah, that's great. I mean, I think change is great. You know what I mean? Like for me, I like when I wake up in the morning and change my underwears because you don't want to have a rash for later in the day. I think it's important to have change. So I think WWE said it's time to make some changes. You said we are going to jump around. Do you want to start with the? I think the on the pre-show it was R-Truth against Drew Gulak. I missed that, but I heard R-Truth
I
won. It really didn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, nah, I don't usually go like chronologically. What I like to do is just hit the
That's
high
cool.
points at the jump, and then we'll hit the other stuff at the beginning. So
So what?
let's talk about this
Hey,
match, Sasha versus Bayley, because I think that one's the one that's the hot match. But I see that
it was a
Elvis
hot
made a
match.
mention of
Someone
Roman
getting
versus
killed.
Jey.
Yeah,
Oh,
someone.
that's right. I don't know if
Hey, have
you.
you played that game? I'm sorry, this because this is a
Oh, my
funny
kids,
reference.
my kids, my kids love Among Us. They love playing Among Us. They just enjoy it thoroughly. So
But you
yeah,
get the
no.
reference.
Oh, without
Cool.
a doubt, because I play it because they play it. Anything they play, I play just
Oh,
because I
that's
gotta
cool.
check in
No,
on
that's
them. But
cool.
yeah, man, let's talk about Sasha
Barely.
versus Bayley. There you go. So what do you think of the match?
I thought it was good. I mean, it's hard for them to compete with any of the classics that they did with NXT, but I thought this was a good match. There was a lot of storytelling here. Um, and I'm happy that Sasha. I have a friend who, we were both happy that Sasha won, but I said, well, how long do you think she holds it for? And the joke is always when as soon as she wins the title, she loses it, right? So I mean, I'm happy for her. I'm really, really happy that she won. And it was a good match. It was really good. I mean, these girls, you could tell that you could tell they're friends because I think the story is you always say, whoever is your friend in the ring, they're gonna hit a little bit harder because that's their friend. So I thought that was cool. I thought it was a really good
Yeah,
match. I thought it was really good.
yeah, I think that they did a really good job with. I mean, they put a really good show every time that they're together. Like they haven't shit the bed ever when they've
I'm
been
glad because
together.
that would stink.
It would stink. There's nothing worse than shitting the bed, Ron. That's why it's called shitting the bed.
I know. I mean, I've never
And
experienced that, but I've heard people tell me about it. It's terrible. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm on a roll and I've been drinking wine, but yeah, no. Nonetheless, that they never shit the bed. I think they have great chemistry. There's no way that they could have. They remind me of like wrestlers like Triple H, Shawn Michaels. You got like Eddie Guerrero and Edge, or even mind you, like anybody you can think of where they have great chemistry. They just can't have a bad match at all. So I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I think Sasha took a beating in this match. I mean, she's all over the place. She got put through the side cage, through the ladder, through a bunch of different stuff.
It was the candlestick
And
spot too.
oh, that's right, that too. Like
Mhm.
she took a fucking beating, and her
And
being
she's a
so
little
small,
girl.
like
I mean, and she's a small woman. I'm sorry, not a little girl, but small woman. Absolutely.
yeah, and I'm always worried that like she's gonna get hurt, but she looked like she prevailed, and she looked strong. I mean, I think it was a good match, a good way to kind of end this thing. I'm um I'm all about seeing these two in the ring more. So if it ends up like there's a rematch, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It said, and what came true
What's
was
Mikey
Otis.
say here?
It said, and what came true was with the Otis match that Vince didn't want him to have the case no more. So it came true in a shocking way, I guess. Randy versus Edge soon. And we'll get to that. Because I'm actually interested in hearing what you have to say about it. Because I'm really disappointed they broke up Kings of Queens, but it is what it is. But it was a really good. He rolls his eye. I really did thought it was a good match. They can't have no stinkers, and honestly, I think it was the match of the night. And surprisingly, I remember in the chat, we were all talking. I think it was only like 5 matches on the actual show, correct? And it was like, no, there's no way it could be only 5 matches. But they gave, and I think the beauty was they gave them time. There's nothing like a match where you got some time and you could tell that, and you can let them have their creative juices flow. I don't think Sasha ever had a bad Hell in a I mean, I think the weakest would probably be her and Charlotte, but her and Becky, and I still think her and Becky was better. I would say I would have to watch this match again just to have a better, like, okay, a better comparison. But I really think her and Becky had a better match last year. But nonetheless, this was really good. This was, I think, to me, was a highlight, nonetheless. And on both women, not just Sasha. We're saying Sasha because she won, but Bayley held her end too. Actually, would have been funny if Bayley kept, because sometimes when, and they were talking about how Bayley, oh yeah, she's the longest reigning, and I get they say SmackDown Women Champion, but anytime I hear longest, I'm like, I roll my eyes because I'm saying they're saying no one's breaking Fabulous Moolah's record. Like, what was she like the champion for 30? Like, I'm just saying, like, when I hear people say holding the record, I'm like, don't tell me that, because it's not. And I get they say
Yeah,
they.
I think
I
she's
know it's
Moolah's still a champion.
She is, yeah. Right now, she's the longest reigning champion as we speak. But the point is like when you hear that, it's almost insulting to anybody who knows the actual record. So I mean, I heard and I know they say, "Well, she's saying SmackDown, SmackDown." I'm like, cool, but the one word they have in common is still women. But nonetheless, everyone involved did a tremendous job, and they should be applauding themselves and putting ice on their backs because that stuff looked brutal. Very, very brutal. What do you want to pop into next, Big Daddy? Cool. What was like the next? What do you think was the very next segment that you think was really um that deserved to be mentioned next? Because I think
Yes, very brutal.
it would. Oh yeah, nonetheless, very brutal. But I was gonna say, what do you think is the next thing we should cover? Because I think it would be the championship match. Because I thought, and not the WWE, but the Universal. Because I thought that was actually better for storytelling purposes.
Yeah, let's get into Ray versus Jey. Roman, sorry, Ray. I guess
Yeah, no,
together
I
they're
was
Ray,
just
right?
no, that's cool. Because I was gonna say maybe I didn't see it. Maybe that was a part of the Snyder cut. Maybe that's why I missed it. I said that must be part of the Snyder cut. But yeah, I thought that was actually I thought it was pretty good. Roman he comes out. You know what I like about this Roman? I like what I like about this. So first thing is first, the Usos are not invited to Thanksgiving. It's very unfortunate. Like for me,
No.
no, they're not invited to Thanksgiving, and it's a shame because I gotta ask you, Big Daddy Cool, are you a fan of turkey? Are you a fan of sweet
Uh,
potato, mac and cheese?
Oh, listen, I'm a big fan of all things Thanksgiving. I'm a big fan. You know, the two things that I love the most about Thanksgiving
Tell me, brother.
is uh, is turkey breast. I'm a big fan of breasts. I'm all about the
Oh
breasts.
yeah, breast is great.
Um,
Yeah, breast is
and
wonderful.
yams.
Breast is the
And
best.
yams. That's right. And when
Oh man.
come on, the yams, when you got some plump yams, mm,
Oh my God.
can't
No,
get
those
better than
those are
that.
great. No, that's great, and I'm pretty sure the Usos are still going to eat on Thanksgiving, but it's unfortunate they're not going to eat at the table. Like, see them like they're holding their head down. And another thing I gotta say, this was kind of a common thing I just noticed. Um, I think Bayley was wearing black, Sasha was wearing white, and in this match, Roman was wearing black and Jey was wearing white. I kind of noticed that a little bit. Um, yes, the Rock's breast. Thank you. So we, like, what are yams? Oh man, yeah,
They're like a woman's ass.
exactly. It is.
That's what it is, Ricky.
Yeah, it's Meg Stallion's. Okay, I'll shut up.
Thank you. There we go.
But
That's right.
I thought it was good. I thought it was some good storytelling, honestly. Roman, I really think Roman has really come into his own as the villain. And I love that even towards the end, something like I think the biggest problem that Roman had when he was the babyface is they made him cornball, like very, very cornball, offensively cornball. So now that you have Roman, I love that he's talking trash because in the ring he's sitting there saying, "I love you, but you're making me have to do this." And
Yeah.
I love the little details involved. Like I was on the show with Vic on Friday, and I said I love that he told him like, if I beat you, your brother and your wives and your kids, they're out of the family. Like, if I had someone in my family tell me I'm out of the family, I'm fighting you. What do you mean I'm out? I've been here. I didn't ask to be here, but I'm here. You can't tell me go away. Like, it reminded me of like Romy reminded me of a wet Scar from Lion King. He's just wet, and he's sitting there telling and he just tells everyone like, you can't no longer be on Pride Island. I'm just waiting for him to have like this group of hyenas just to do his dirty work for him. I don't know.
Funny.
Like he just reminded me of a wet Scar. So I thought it was pretty good. But I'm taking over the whole conversation. What did you think, Bidai? Cool. What did you think? Matter of fact, you have a question here.
Oh,
Charmaine,
my birthday was very good. Thank you for asking me, Charmaine. I turned 40 on Friday, so
don't even look 40. My main man right here don't even look 40.
I know, man. You know what I did on just to break away from the wrestling talk? I went to the movies for the first time in a long time. I went by myself. I was in a giant IMAX theater by myself, and I watched Tenet.
Oh, how
that
was
movie's
that?
badass.
I never heard the movie. How was it?
It's a badass movie, man. It's a good. You need to see that shit in a movie theater, man, because you need the stereo. You need like the big screen. That is a powerful movie. Badass.
Oh wow.
Getting back to Roman. Speaking of badass, getting back to Roman. Everybody shit on the fact that Jey Uso was going to be the next one up to kind of come up and go after Roman. And I've been saying it time and time again, like, yo, they have done a fantastic job telling stories. You hit the nail right on the head, Jack, when you were like, this is a great story. Like the fact that like these guys tell the story about being family puts Roman over more as a heel because he's beaten down on his family. Yo, and the funniest thing of this thing, I don't think I put the clip up here, but it's on our Instagram. I put a video up. Yo, Roman proceeds to beat the living shit out of Jey Uso in this match. His brother comes in, right? And has to be like, no, Roman, no, stop. And he still proceeds to beat the shit out of them. Right? and then he gets out of the ring and fucking you've got the Wild Samoans.
Wild Samoans, yeah.
You got them old as fuck at the top of the ring. Like Roman literally beat the living shit out of his family and then got congratulated by the fucking family. Are you fucking like what? Like what kind of fucking like?
I don't know what kind of family thing that is. It's starting to remind me of the Jackson 5s in like the 70s or some shit. I don't know what's going on here because that is wild. Samoans, by the way. Yo,
that is fucking a great analogy. Like that's like fucking Joe Jackson beating the shit out of Michael, and then all the other Jackson 5 are like, "That's right, pops. Good job. Good job. Here's a steak dinner." What the fuck? Like,
well, I'm pretty sure they say that just so they can prevent from getting their ass kicked too. But yeah,
oh well, without a doubt.
Yeah, because I'd be saying I'd be doing like this with Joe too.
Yeah, listen, the Wild Samoans are going to be at Thanksgiving. The Usos, not so much.
No, the Usos, Naomi, the kids, they're probably gonna just be outside in the cold eating something. I mean, this is terrible. Like, I don't know. Like on Friday night when Roman sat there and just told these people like you're banished from Pride Island or Pride Rock. I said, how do you banish a whole entire family? I didn't understand that. But it is great storytelling because even then, if you look at Sika's happy for his son, yeah, because one was the father and the other was the uncle. Um, but I thought even some in the ring, like when Jay was getting destroyed, and Jimmy
Yep.
came in to break it up, and you see him like, "Who are you? Who?" He kept asking, "Who are you?" Um, and you see Roman sit there with his hands on his knees. He said, "Yo, no," and like I thought that was a great story. He started crying. He said, "I don't know," and then he
Oh my
he
God.
proceeds to hit him
Yes.
with a guillotine, and I'm just sitting there saying, "Wow, that's just I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this family. I guess it's the strongest survives. I guess it's something that they taught them. I'm a fan of I've played Tekken, and it just reminded me of Hey Hachi when he threw. I'm sorry, I'm for a video games reference, but when he threw Kazuya off the cliff. And Kazuya came back. I mean, but he came back and he was the devil. I mean, it's a long story. You got to play Tekken to know this stuff. But
Yeah, I
nonetheless, like
haven't.
he threw his son off the cliff, and I said, "Wow, that's bad." So when you see this guy choke his cousin, and even the ref said, "That's your cousin," and he spared him like two, three, four times. There was a spot where he had to still steps. He kicked it, and they said, "Axe him." Jimmy can't. No, Jay can't talk. Of course he can't talk. He got knocked out. I don't know. I love this. I just wish Roman hit him with a raging demon. I thought it was good. I thought it was good storytelling. I think it was the better out of all three. There was three Hell in a Cells, which is overkill. They really need to remove this as a pay per view. I know they're not, but they should remove this as a pay per view because three. I think three is over excessive. Um,
Really?
but yes, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like for the first time ever, I think these like it's hard to like put three steel cage, three Hell in a Cell matches, together on
Right.
one card and then make them different. But they
Right.
found a way here. Like the first one with Roman and Jay. By the way, I like the fact that Roman totally like like he's been so badass at being a heel that he's unlocked Brock Lesnar level and is now like, if I ain't the main event, if I'm not last, I'm going first. And and that's why he opens the match.
No, and he
And
did. And he
so
did.
so yeah, and so I like that he's unlocked that attribute, and then he's
He's just
it,
destroying
the
families.
yeah, and you had trash talk in the first match. The second one was like the wrestling masterpiece, and the third one was just like just a melee. Like you got them on top of the cage, you got them all over the place. So like I like that it was kind of different on in all aspects.
No, it was. It was really really good, and it's credit. I think we all knew Jay wasn't gonna win, but I gotta give him credit because he took advantage of a situation. Like he really really took advantage of a really good situation. I mean, like I said, I think everyone knew he wasn't gonna win, but he still looked good. I think he still looked good. Um, and I love the family. I like the family part being integrated in the story because it was Jay, but it was also Jimmy, and then you got the Wild Samoans. Um, maybe Rikishi eventually comes out and says so. Rikishi comes out, and I don't know because I mean they got a lot of family members they can. And I think that they're really much done at this point right now. Honestly, I think they've pretty much reached the end of this arc. But I'm just saying, you got Rikishi. I mean, they got a lot of players that they can involve in this story too. So I mean, a lot of credit on everyone involved, and even the Wild Samoans who just comes in and put I don't know what it's called, but it looked like
The
flowers
lay,
around. Oh, what's it called?
the lay.
Oh, fillet. I said fillet. See, I butcher it,
No,
but
not a
thank you.
not a not a not a fillet, just a lay. Like
Oh, a lay.
like
Oh, lay.
I
There's no
gotta
F.
go get a lay. Like
Yeah,
Ricky's
yeah.
never been lay. Well, that's past tense. It'd be laid, but
Don't
it's
leave
like that.
UPR, Ricky. We're just messing with you.
Yeah,
And
we're just
don't put me in a match, please. I'm tired of it.
there. You go. Let's go to some of these comments. We got George saying, "Didn't care for those other matches. All I care is about Sasha Banks being Grand Slam champion." And yep, she did that. George, we opened the show with talking about that match. Great match.
Hey
I thought it was an
George.
instant classic. Bad guy thought it was a piece of shit. He gave it 0 stars.
I did. I was
Sen,
anti. I was the anti version of Dave Meltzer. I gave it 0 stars.
Give it 0 stars, but he would have given it 20 stars if it had happened in
In
the
Japan,
Tokyo
if it was
Dome.
in Japan, yeah, no, he would have given it.
Here's Ben Sexton. What's up, Ben? And Ben is saying it
Ben
was a crap
Sexton.
pay-per-view, honestly. Wow, that's deep. That's a deep cut. Ben, give me a little more feedback. Why did you think it was crap? What exactly didn't tickle your feather? Yeah, it's called a lay, bro. See, look, it's called a lay. Frankie, what's up, Frankie? See,
Thank you, Frankie. Thanks for helping out a brother.
I want to know who is the UPR champion. Right now, it's between Ricky and I think Willie. I think there's a tie.
I hope it's Willie, because if Ricky gets it, oh my goodness, he'll never let us hear the end of it. He'll start talking to people. He might call people. I don't know. He might start having a parade in England. I don't know. He might start talking to pigeons. Do y'all have pigeons in England? I don't know. Let me stop talking so much.
They've got different types of birds, I guess.
Well, that's not nice to talk about, Ricky.
So yeah, that's what else should we chat up about, guys? You guys, just a reset. You guys are watching an unpopular review powered by Yep I Like Wrestling. We're talking about Hell in a Cell, WWE Hell in a Cell 2020. These are the results. This is our review, all of it.
Yes.
If you got opinions on it, like Ben and other people that said that it was a trash pay-per-view, throw it up. Yeah, throw it in the chat, and we'll read it and let's talk about it. We've talked about Sasha versus Bayley. We talked about Roman versus Jey. Let's talk about Randy versus Drew McIntyre.
Or do you want to shoot this through?
No, let's knock this next one out, then hit a commercial.
You got it. So what do you want to talk about, boss? You want to do? You said Drew and Randy Orton.
Let's talk about Drew versus Randy Orton. Oh, hold on a second. See, Evan says what's up, Evan? How you doing? Evan says I was hyped for Randy's win. Let's talk about that one.
Okay, let's go for it.
So, yeah, give us the rundown. What happened in the match? What were your thoughts? And then I'll jump in.
I just want to get to this because he said, I will do all those things, Ron. I'm so happy for you. So, what did I think of this match? It's funny, Drew McIntyre. I'm so mad because I really wanted to have like the perfect record. When we do these things, we try to see who's gonna be our champion, blah blah blah, all that stuff. It's fun, but for the host. So Randy Orton wins. Spoiler: Randy Orton wins. Drew comes out. Splinter Cell Randy Orton comes out of nowhere with the sweatsuit, and he tries to get the upper hand on Drew. Drew picks it up immediately. They're fighting in the cell. They have this one bump where they climb up the cell, and obviously there's with the exception of, I don't know how many years ago it was, but there was that one moment when Kevin Owens flipped off the cage or something. I think Braun threw him off the cage or something like that, and he flipped and landed on the I mean, that was the closest we were going to get to Mick Foley Undertaker, and I don't expect to get that at this rate as we progress, as the years go on. I don't expect us to ever see anything like that ever again. But they have that Drew have that bump, and I think right there, that's when it started kicking in for me. Like, wow, Drew might really lose. Like he might really lose, and I gotta say, like, I just gotta say, honestly, as soon as Drew fell through the table, the fact that he was losing was off. Yeah, I felt that same way. Like, I honestly did, because like when I saw him fall, I said, "This don't look good," and part of me said too, because sometimes they had it where someone won an entire, they'll have a feud and the person won the entire feud. I said, nah, I think Drew's gonna win this whole thing. He's gonna retain it. He's gonna keep it going. I just didn't think Randy had to, but I guess Randy had to get a win at some point, right? So Randy gets the win. He beats him. He goes for the Claymore, dodges, RKO, pins him 1, 2, 3. But part of me said this too, and I know we're going to talk about the Otis and Miz match. But part of me said, when Randy won, I said, is the Miz gonna cash in on Randy Orton again? And honestly, well, it's 11 years. I think he cashed. No, he cashed in 2010. Yeah, no, my bad. He cashed in 2010, so it would be almost 10 years. I'm saying, because if it's every 10 years now, I want them to stay another 10 years and do this again. I want this to be the running joke for them. If it's every 10 years, like, oh, look, they're retired. I don't care. I want Miz in a wheelchair, roll up behind him, cash in the money in the bank. Because it seemed like every 10 years, Miz is cashing in. So I thought Miz was going to cash in. He didn't, obviously. But Randy gets the win. I don't know. What did you think? What did you think about all this, man?
There were a lot of people on social media. So as the show progresses, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, any pay-per-view, AEW, I'll manage social media for UPR on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll
You do a
start
phenomenal job, by the way. I just had to throw it out.
I'm more active. Thank you, man. So do you. I know you do your thing on IG. So the Twitter I'm real active on. So a lot of people were like really looking forward to this Miz cash in, and we're like, oh, the match is gonna end soon. So they put it on at 10 o'clock. So the Miz cash in is coming, and Miz cash in never came. And I think it's good because if you're gonna put the strap on, I can see if Drew wins, then they can have Miz cash in, because that's different. But to your point, like I totally forgot, because I'm really bad at remembering things that happened like 10 years ago, let alone like yesterday.
I'm a nerd.
No, it's all right. It's good for that one of us have that type of memory. And so I think that it's good that Miz didn't cash in. I feel like he should hold on to it and be a loudmouth prick, but you can't have a heel cash in on a heel, right? So like, I got a feeling, I know somebody mentioned this in the comments earlier. Let me see if I can find it. It was about Randy Orton and winning the title because he's gonna go face Edge. Might have passed this. So there was a comment earlier.
I saw that too. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Something about Edge. Yeah. I saw that earlier. I didn't highlight it, but I saw that comment. Want me to go up?
I think it was Ben. No, hold on. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find this thing.
Okay.
Nope. But I think it was Ben, because Ben was very strong. He felt very strongly about this pay-per-view sucking. So, he basically said that once this what was I saying? The cash-in didn't happen, I guess.
Cash-in, yes.
Yeah, so he was, he's happy that Randy wins, but and that Randy's gonna go face Edge for WrestleMania for the title. Like, that match doesn't need a title. Like, that match don't fucking excite me. Like, I don't give a shit about fucking Randy Orton and Edge. Like, I want to see fucking two new guys. I want to see honestly, fucking fight it out.
Yeah, when Edge came in, and just to piggyback on what you were saying, when Edge came back, I mean, I've seen enough of him and Randy, and they had. I mean, the what was it? The best wrestling match ever. I thought it was good. It was good, but I wanted to see Edge against AJ Styles. I was like, man, you can really do something, because that's something we haven't seen. And even when they teased at the Rumble, I said, oh man, that would be so much fun. I said that would be a fun match. And so, yeah, I agree. I don't want to see Edge and Randy for the title. Push Otis to the moon, and now he's back to the mid-card status. Should have had Jimmy turn on Jey. Why? Why would you bringing up all these tag teams? No, like, Jey and Jimmy should never break up. Join Roman, and did they really need 3 matches to get Randy over Drew to face Edge? Now,
yes,
maybe they didn't need the 3 matches. Maybe they didn't need Ben Saxon. Was it Saxon or Sexton? But maybe they need all 3 matches. Maybe they need 3 matches or whatnot. But for them to break up now, I already know WWE is not fans of tag team wrestling. It's a shame, but that's just how they roll. But you break up Heavy Machinery. I already think that's just bad, but whatever.
Well, listen.
You break up the Usos.
They were a shitty tag team to begin with. No, fucking let's not reinvent history. Heavy Machinery wasn't fucking lighting the world on fire. Like they weren't the fucking
It was
Rockers. They're
Otis.
not.
I
They're
agree.
not. There was Otis, and
It
then
was
Tucker
Otis.
is a piece of shit. Like I've been telling you people who have been watching Unpopular Review for the longest fucking time that Tucker is a piece of shit. You can't fucking trust him. He's a trash bag bum. Even when we used to do the SmackDown shows with Chris, I used to tell him too. And I know when this fucking happened, I was like, motherfucker, I knew it. I fucking knew it. This fucking Tucker. Swear to God, man. I don't give a shit about Tucker. Listen, look, and his fucking Cameron Grimes looking ass, fucking bum. He's a bum. Name me one fucking good Tucker match. Anybody, fucking Jack, anybody, any other host, pop on in tonight. Fucking anybody in the chat. Name
No,
me
don't do that because Ricky will show up. Ricky will show up. Don't do that.
Your best fucking Tucker match. It doesn't fucking exist. Nobody gives a shit about Tucker. I can't wait till fucking Otis fucking washes this guy like he should have washed him at fucking WrestleMania and then fucking be done with him. Willie, what did Willie just say?
Oh, I got you. Here you go. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Wait, that's not Willie. Here's Willie.
Tucker finally did something to make him be interested in him because Otis is a star. Otis is a star. Otis is a star because he's fucking Tucker's nobody. He's a bum. He's a fucking bum. You want to watch a bum fight? Watch a fucking Tucker match.
I gotta ask you because you said you want to see Otis wash what's his name, Tucky, right? But when you say wash, like are you talking like wash like beat the shit out of him or wash like give him a bar of soap, a rag, and because he's a bum apparently. So when he's a bum, you're like, well, you need to get really washed up. So I just needed clarity. Both. Okay, got you. I just wanted clarity. See, I figured I knew what you meant.
I want to see.
I figured I knew what you meant.
I hate this fucking Tucker so much. Like, I swear to God, you would think that he fucking did something to me personally, but I swear to God, this guy is such a waste of fucking life on this goddamn roster. And I can't wait till they. Otis is. This is. Let me break this down to you people, right? Like, this is how it's going to go down for Tucker. No, because this is what's going to happen. You're going to have in 6 months, Tucker's going to be fucking garbage, and they're going to fucking get rid of him and fucking cut him when it's time to fucking cut. Loose fat on the fucking roster. Tucker's gonna be fucking first in line. He's gonna be on the unemployment line, and then I'm gonna see a bunch of motherfuckers in the goddamn chat going, "Oh man, why they gotta get rid of Tucker? He was so good. I love Tucker. Fuck Tucker. Fuck Tucker." You know how Otis always calls him Tucky? No, you know what I call him? I call him Fucky. I don't give a fuck about Fucky. Get him out of here. This guy fucking pissed me the fuck off.
I think this is why Chris wanted us to work together because this is great. Like, I love that you got the red light. I have the blue paint in the background. I might have to get one of these lights too, but that's hilarious. That was great. Like, I feel like you just came from the depths of hell, and just so you can let everyone know. Oh, look, we have someone coming.
Look at this. Look at this. Here's Stars. What's up, Stars?
I know Stars. Hey,
Heavy
bro.
Machinery. He says Heavy Machinery is the modern day TNA. They suck, period. I love it. My man, there you go.
I know that guy. I know you. I knew him since 3rd grade. I know you. But we got Tupac Shakur. What's up, Willie?
Man, what's popping? Yo.
Willie, you better not be here to defend this guy fucking Tucker.
No, I just want to say Tucker is the biggest piece of shit.
Thank you.
He's a bigger piece of shit than the executive asshole.
Oh, he had to get that shot.
Executive asshole predicted that they wasn't going to take the briefcase off Otis, which he was wrong. Like he's wrong about everything in his life, like his barber he chose, the days he wears, the sketches he wears, all that. He was wrong just about wrong about everything he said today. Oh, fuck that time. I'm your new UPR and three-time champ. Man, Ricky.
Wait, hold on, Willie. I don't know if you noticed, but apparently you're tied with Ricky.
Look, we don't do ties. I'm hosting the championship. I'm pulling a coup. I'm pulling a coup. It's like, no, I'm not pulling a Chris. But no, that has Tucker piece of shit ass finally did something to make him interesting.
Well, since you hold on, Willie, since you're here, if I may intervene, maybe we can just have that to be the next match we discuss. Did you see that match, Willie? Miz against Otis?
I caught the whole show.
All right, dope. So, do you want to run it with us?
What was y'all on before I just came on? I thought y'all was talking about Tucker and Otis.
No, I was listening to Big Daddy Cool badmouth Tucker.
Yeah, we were talking about Randy versus Drew, but then we got into the Money in the Bank thing, and then I had to go. I couldn't hold it back any longer. This fucking Tucker rant that I've been biting my lip. Look at this. Zoli's here. Look at this.
The champion. I'm
gonna try to start getting fuck Tucker. Hashtag fuck Tucker is trending on Twitter. Zoli here. I can't stand Tucker. Fuck Tucker. Me too. Thanks you. Look at this. Zoli. I wish he would. Fucking Tucker. Don't worry. I don't need a bum fucking blocking me, please.
Oh, man.
So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about this. Otis against Miz. I honestly thought Otis was winning this match. I guess they had to find a way just to get the Money in the Bank off him. I missed this match. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was helping my sister out with something. And when I came back, all I knew was the match was over. I see Miz with the Money in the Bank. So I'm immediately going like, damn, I picked Otis, but whatever. I lost. That's whatever. Boo, Tuck in the Miz.
Well, I think.
And then I see like. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. What was you saying, Willie?
I think whatever heat that Otis had when they put the Money in the Bank on him, let him win it. I think he I guess he lost it. I guess like with the corona and all that. I guess some of his that fan favorite or fandom that he would get if the crowds were there. To where I guess it would have been plausible for them to put the belt on him or put the belt on him, but give him a shot. And I put the belt on him, but give him a shot. I think that window lost, and I think being as though the Thunderdome and all that, I think that's why they had to find something to do more interesting, and so that's why they gave it to one of the best men on the mic and one of the best, can't even call him as up and coming.
But let me ask this. Let me ask both of you guys this: Do you see the Miz cashing and winning?
No.
And not on Roman. It don't have to be on Roman, but just on either.
Well, Miz is on Raw now.
Right, but he said that he can use that on any brand.
Yeah,
that's not really exclusive.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, because he really said both WWE and Universal, so it's not exclusive to Raw.
I don't see him cashing in on Randy because he's a heel. I don't see him cashing in on Roman because he's not gonna fucking win. He's gonna get fucking devoured. Yeah, I see him I see him cashing in on Finn Balor.
Hold on, did y'all talk about the Roman and Jey match yet?
We did. That was the second thing we covered.
Well, I'm gonna say something about that match.
Sure.
But
sure. Hold tight. Let's just wrap up this conversation about Tucker and this guy.
I did the Ghost Pepper Challenge, Ricky. I did the Ghost Pepper Chip Challenge, so that's why my voice is gone. You fucking jerk.
Did you record that?
Huh?
He did.
Did you record that Ghost Pepper Challenge?
Yeah, I sent it in the group.
Y'all did. Oh yeah, I must have missed it. I was driving all over the place.
And it's on my page, my personal page. So you're like, if you go on my page, you can share it to the group or whatever. This shit was hilarious.
Very good. We'll put it on the UPR Facebook page. Mm-hmm. By the way, now that we're mentioning social media, let me plug the social media, guys. Guys, you're watching Unpopular Review, powered by Yep I Like Wrestling. This is we're reviewing and giving you all the results for the Hell in a Cell WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Please make sure if you're watching this, you're laughing. If we made you laugh, if you hate Tucker, leave a like. If you hate David, leave a like. If you like any of us, leave a like.
A lot of likes.
You know what I hate? I hate.
Can you shut up? I'm trying to play.
You know why?
Go ahead. Why?
You know why? Okay.
Like I said, if you guys are doing us a favor by liking the page, liking the stream, you will get it out to where we need to get it out to. More people will see it, more people will make us famous, and then you guys will be famous too, because we're going to highlight your comments like this one, or like this one. Look at this. Scott Sloan, fuck Tuck, shirts, I'll get one. See? Look at that. I'm going to start printing them tomorrow. Don't worry, I got you, bro. Very good. All right, David. Sorry I took you out. You listen. You can't come here and then fucking interrupt me. I know you're very excited.
I didn't interrupt you. I waited.
Yes, you did. I was in the fucking middle of talking about goddamn people liking the goddamn podcast, and then you're fucking goddamn like, hey, I want to get in here and tell you what I feel.
Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
so here's what upsets me. Chris's logic. You know why? So we're in this Hell in a Cell match, right? And here's what happens. Bayley starts to use weapons. Chris starts to whine and bitch and complain like always. Why is Sasha cheating? And I'm like, what do you mean why is Sasha cheating at the Hell in a Cell match? And then Bayley proceeds to use weapons, and then he's like, Bayley's so smart. Bayley's the best. And I'm like, no, this is not how this works. So then I then say the same thing when Bayley starts to use weapons, and I say this is a Hell in a Cell match, and then he gets angry at me. And then you know what he did afterwards? You know what he did afterwards?
You put the chocolate bar on the top of the refrigerator?
No.
And hit the stepping stool.
No, okay, so shut up, man. Okay. Okay, sorry, actually before that, it was the Otis and Miz match, right? So Miz pins Otis, 1, 2, 3. You know, we're all happy, we're celebrating. And then Chris goes, Miz won a Money in the Bank ladder match to win this briefcase. And I'm like, no, he didn't. He just pinned Otis. He's like, the Money in the Bank briefcase holder has to win a ladder match to obtain the briefcase, which he's not wrong, but that's not the only way.
Hold
like,
on.
There have been matches before.
Didn't they say that the briefcase was
I'm banning you, Elvis.
What didn't they say that it was supposed to be like a ladder match or like hosted up above or something?
No. He pinned him 1, 2, 3.
But it's an all Money in the Bank match.
Chris is delusional.
Ladder, right?
That's what he is. Chris is delusional.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
That go more typical WWE fucked up booking.
Grand Slam Banks, yes.
Chris was so upset. You should have seen his face when he was like this. When Sasha Banks won. Oh my God.
That's the default face. That's literally the default.
I want to answer this question here.
Sasha Banks gonna lose the belt on Friday, like she always does.
No, she's not. No, they gotta
hope
show
not.
her some
Hold
goddamn
on.
respect.
But Big Erica, what do you want to answer?
Willie, I'll say this, and it's going to cover both what you're saying about Sasha, and it's going to cover what oh my God, about what you said about Otis.
Son of a bitch.
So,
okay.
So when Vince books, there are people that are naturally who farted. Somebody farted. David, what the fuck? He can't hear us. He totally farted. Did you just fart? Did you
no, I didn't.
One? Yes, that's bullshit. You sat down and you fucking ripped one.
Yes, no, I didn't.
Oh my God, guys, please make sure you leave a like because fucking David ripped one as he sat down.
Very funny, Steven.
We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this back. Mark this down. It's 43 minutes. We're gonna play it back in the chat, and we're gonna cut it, and we're gonna put it in. My man ripped one as he sat down.
No, I didn't.
Holy shit.
No, I didn't. Where's the proof? Where's your proof?
We have it on video. It's video and audio.
This chair.
Holy
chair. It's this chair.
Right. Sure it is. Wow. You know what? We got the chat. Chat, please make sure that if you heard David rip one,
I did not.
Be like, hashtag David don't fart.
I did not.
Okay, real quick. How do y'all feel about this new dominant Roman? Like,
oh, it's great.
No,
I love head of the table Roman. I love leader of where's Aquaman from? A Guardian.
No,
I love this new Roman. I love this Roman who he could pretty much be at the what is the Justice League called? The Hall of Fame or the Legion. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I really know these things.
The Hall of Justice.
The Hall of Justice. And he could just sit there and Superman be like, "That's my chair," and he'd be like, he could just sit there and look at him like this, like, "I'm not getting up." With all his baby oil and 6-pack, he's like, "I'm not going anywhere." You know, I feel I love this Roman who can literally clean Gotham City in one day. I like this Roman Reigns. Honestly, I think he's good.
Now,
for real.
I think they're giving him. You know, I mean, I get it. The whole they saying it's more of a. I guess he has more control over his. More creative control over his character. But yo, like when him and Braun was fighting before, man, Braun was fucking him up, and come on, the way he dominated Braun on SmackDown, that was kind of it was like, yo, come on, man, I mean, and I get it that Braun ain't getting the same push and all that, so I get it. But that's a bunch of bullshit. And
But
so,
you know what, Willie? Like, yo, right now, Roman. I was thinking this as I was watching the pay-per-view. Like, Roman is Hulk Hogan right now. Roman is John Cena. He is built and unstoppable. There is not one guy on the
Brock Lesnar.
the roster that is going to stop him. And whoever is going to stop him,
Brock Lesnar,
is going to be put over like a mega baby face.
but see, that's the thing.
True.
I don't think
True.
we get Roman being beaten or nothing until once we get the Bloodline faction together, which they about to start to do. And then
I don't know. It depends. It depends on which way they're going with that, Willie. Because I feel like, you saw rumors last week about, before last week, you saw rumors about The Rock. They're going to try and build Roman up against The Rock at WrestleMania, right? And that shit, I'll drop a couple hundred to go see that.
Not about to say,
but
now, if the fans
really,
are there, if the fans are going to be there, we're gonna see that, but I don't think they're gonna do that just now. I think they'll let Roman be dominant for like a whole nother year.
So now to that point, so now the rumor is Plan B is Roman versus Goldberg. And nobody gives a fuck about that. Like, if anything, I want to see Roman squash this motherfucker in 3 seconds. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I want
to see the blood.
Hold on, what do you guys? I wanted to get your feet.
Family.
I wanted to get your feet on this. George says, why is everyone saying that Bianca is next in line for the SmackDown Women's Championship? In my opinion, I don't think she's ready because think about it. I believe Bayley will get her rematch at some point.
Well, it's just him and Alexa Bliss right now.
They need to keep building up Bianca very quietly, very short. They need it. The match that she had with Zelina was perfect because Zelina sells. She bumps around like Sasha does because she's small and frail. She needs to be built short.
This guy don't know nothing.
Feed Liv Morgan to her. Feed the Riot Squad to Bianca. Build her up slowly, then put her in a match with Sasha. To the other point that I was trying to make with you, Willie, Vince, he don't care about the title. He don't care who has it. There are people that need the title to get over, and then there's people that are already over and don't need the title. Otis is already over. We asked on the Twitter, what was a better sketch this week? The Jericho MJF sketch on AEW or the Otis Law and Otis? There you go. Everybody was like
people
Law and Otis.
I'm just asking. They picked Law and Otis over the MJF and Y2J segment?
You were my shadow.
Yeah, it was like 60-40 for Law and Otis.
Yeah, because AEW sucks.
Your shadow.
And so,
see, Willie knows it though. Good stuff, Willie. He knows the stuff. Good stuff.
And so that's why Otis doesn't need the Money in the Bank briefcase because he's already over. So now they're gonna put him over bigger. The Miz will need it because who's lacking star power right now? NXT, right?
Yeah.
You got Finn that's out indefinitely. We don't know if they're gonna strip him or not. You got all the power. Right. All the star power is done. The biggest thing in NXT right now, correct me if I'm wrong, David, because I know you're a big NXT mark. I don't say that word disparagingly. I know
I want to hear the bullshit that's about to come out of your mouth.
We use Mark lovingly in UPR, so
I know
we're all marks. We're all marks.
Yeah, everybody's a bunch
Ron.
of mark ass busters.
All right, Steven.
So correct me if I'm wrong. The best thing on NXT right now is that women's division.
Yep.
Our women's division is pretty dope. Our women's division is pretty dope. Like I think NXT still has some stuff, but the women's division is pretty dope.
No.
Go ahead.
It used to be better.
Go ahead, David.
It's not that it's not great now.
Tell me why you think that the women's division is second, and why you're going to tell me right now why Oni Lorcan and Tory Burch are the best champions.
Danny Burch. We're talking about champions
I love
here.
the Green Day music.
We're talking about.
Doesn't Tory Burch sell handbags?
We're talking about champions. I never said that.
Selling handbags and being the tag champion.
I never said that Lorcan and Burch were the best champions in NXT. So now you're just putting words in my mouth. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, listen. The best champion in NXT right now It's either it's in my opinion, it's a tie between Io Shirai and Finn Balor.
Man, guess what? The women's division, period, being as though
Io
Bayley and
Shirai is
Sasha,
good. But that's still doesn't that count the women's division?
is becoming
Doesn't that count the women's division?
the whole
is
WWE,
becoming the repetitive bullshit that the main roster is.
the whole
Language.
women's
This is
division.
a family show. What
Like
the
that's
fuck
one
is your
thing
problem?
WWE. That's one thing WWE does great that has been doing great lately. You know, I guess since Rona is getting the women's division better, and since the little slack off that it had since the women's revolution, and that was proven by Sasha and Bayley being the top 5 in PW wrestling inside wrestling best wrestling women, or that was best wrestling women. One was 1 and
About
1 was
Steph versus
5,
Roman.
right? I think I don't know. Anyway, but that just goes to show, like, you know, the women's product has gotten better. Back to
I'll say
Roman,
this.
I just think if the fans was there, I don't think being as though they just hate Roman so much, and then the fact that he came and he beat the Fiend.
I think if fans were in the arena right now, as much as like you, so pretty much, I just want to make sure I heard what you said, Willie. You saying if fans were in right now, they would be booing Roman.
Now the only difference that would have changed it is the Paul Heyman factor.
I think these fans would have been eating it up because this is the Roman that they wanted. They wanted a Roman with Edge.
No,
I think what
they don't.
fans really want. I think what fans really want at the end of the day is Edge. It's not. I don't know if it's so much about heel and babyface. I feel like a lot of people growing up. I have people who grew up in the '80s, and they're like, "Oh, I was a Roddy Piper dude." They were like, "I liked Roddy Piper because between him and Hogan, Piper had Edge. Hogan was pretty much eat apples, say your prayers, and hold your fart in on the first date. Roddy Piper pretty much was like, "Hey, listen,
Yeah, David.
if you kill someone, just make sure you hide the blood."
Yeah, David, all you want, but I didn't fart. It's my chair, bro. Bro, my chair
No
tweaks all the goddamn time.
I didn't even say you.
Exposed us to our first-hand experience of domestic violence live on TV when he was with Elizabeth. When Macho Man, and when he was with Elizabeth, you know, he'd tell her shut up, he'd move her, he'd push her, all types of shit.
Oh God.
So, you want to say who had Edge? The cream of the crop had the Edge.
No, Randy had a lot of Edge. No doubt. But see, those are the names I'm talking about. Those are the names I'm talking about.
I think what difference between that with Roman is the fans just hate Roman. Like because
not anymore.
I really don't think so anymore. I don't think
anymore.
So. I think from not only just this, but the fact that this man survived chemo and everything, like everything that he went through, I think that changed a lot of people. Because I remember that night when he came out, they booed him, and when he said, "I'm not coming out as Roman Reigns, I'm coming as Joe," and I can't say his whole name, but he came out, and the fans, they had a whole nother attitude after that. So I think it was a big switch.
And that's the bullshit with the employee. Because then when you hear John Moxley on the Chris Jericho podcast, he said that was one of the leading factors in why he left WWE. On top of the bullshit that they was doing with him creative, but that they used Roman Reigns as like he didn't have it. He went to go shoot fucking Shawn Hobbs. He had it, but it wasn't it didn't flare back up.
I'm not. I don't. You want to see me get fucking riled up again? Mention John Moxley, man. That guy's a piece of shit. Like my man was
John Moxley.
Why? Because he's a fucking crybaby, is what he is. Fucking, he was the 2-time fucking WWE champion, and he's all like, I don't get pushed, motherfucker. You're the fucking champion. You just can't get over naturally because you fucking suck.
And
you
suck
as a bum.
What was he doing before he left the company?
We are all over this place.
Nia Jax, out of all people.
Okay, so I just want to
because he's getting buried because he's a bum.
I just want to say this. So, like, I don't think his title reign was memorable at all. But I do have to say this. I think so he won that title. He had a triple threat match with with Seth and Roman. And wait, where'd David go? Okay, cool. But and I thought that was probably the highlight of his title defense. He had that match against Drew. I mean, not Drew. I'm sorry, Dolph Ziggler, and it really fell apart after that. And I remember that was SummerSlam 2016. And I remember even thinking like, wow, this is really not good. And then he dropped the title to Edge. Hell in a Cell was okay. Yes. Hell in a Cell was okay. I don't think it was bad. And matter of fact,
I like his first title ring with, I guess, the Lunatic Fringe, and when Was it when he took it from Seth? And I forgot. I don't know if it was when he took it from Seth or whatever.
I know this Mark guy.
Or Seth got hurt, whatever.
I,
But
he taught me a
his
thing or
first
two about
title run was
wrestling.
pretty decent.
You taught me,
That's
Mark.
when he had a lot of heat with the being.
I'm lying. I taught him.
Yeah, that's when he had the lunatic fringe before the gas mask and all that dumb shit.
Yeah,
And,
I think all that stuff was eventually. I think eventually they really. And look, I'm not here to change minds, but I think like they did a lot of stuff to really harm this man. Eventually,
like, that's what I'm telling you. In the interview, if you listen to him on Chris Jericho,
I've heard it.
I listened to it. I heard it. All he does was he cried for about an hour and 20 minutes on Jericho's shoulder about how Vince pigeonholed him into a bunch of bullshit.
Shoulder,
but
he was like,
listen, listen. Vince knows that there needs to be fucking entertainment in fucking wrestling. Otherwise, it's all the same fucking horse shit. It's all the same fucking flips, fucking hammerlock,
you need variety.
fucking wrestling.
No
So you need variety. You need entertainment, and that's what Vince puts in. But this motherfucker just wanted to he wants to go to a match with Brock Lesnar, and he's like, okay, so this is gonna be real good, Brock. Listen here, I'm gonna hit you with the kitchen sink. All right, and you're gonna sell the shit out of it. And Brock said, get the fuck out of here. That's fucking bullshit. I'm not fucking clown. I'm not a fucking clown. I'm not here to fucking amuse you, fucking Dean Ambrose. Fuck out of here. You didn't do nothing. He's a bum. And now look, all he does is the same fucking match. Is some fucking, I'm gonna go through the fucking table. I'm gonna go gouge a fucking eyeball. It's the same fucking match. Every fucking pay-per-view, full gear. And you know what's the other problem? Everybody fucking knows who's gonna win. Everybody knows who's gonna win.
Do I think he needs to be a 20-0?
Oh, Eddie Kingston? Eddie Kingston's going to win this, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? Come on now. Let's get back to this Hell in a Cell match.
I've been drinking.
The AEW World Champion. Are you serious?
Hey, you farted. Are you serious?
I like how you
fart. I did not fart. And yes, I am serious that I did not fart. That is my chair. It creaks. So fucking cry about it.
I like how Ron was like, where did David go? Obviously, when you fart, you need to go poop. So that's probably where David went.
Very funny.
All right. Let's get back to this, the reason for the season. Let's get back to this card.
We were talking Miz and Otis. I mean, and I think it's a real quick. I think it's on a real recap here because Tucker turned. I mean, pretty much the highlight is Tucker turns on Otis. And this is not good for Tucker. I think I honestly think that they should have stuck as a tag team. Now, Otis is the star, no doubt. Otis is the star. But I think also at the same time, you need tag teams. I think if they had a nice plethora of like a long list of I think if they had a nice long list of tag teams, I'd be like, okay, cool, you can break them up because you have these tag teams. But there are
shut up, Steven.
There are no tag teams. And I just feel like that was I don't know. I just think them breaking that up was just silly. And aren't they on two different brands anyway?
But see,
yep.
Do we think that they really was going to put the belts on Otis or Tucker?
They don't need to put the belts. See, that's the thing. Like
nobody.
I don't think they need to put. I didn't think they were going to put the belt on Tucker. On them. No, I don't think I thought they were going to put the belts on him. But don't you like? I'm a fan of tag team wrestling. Like, okay, I remember growing up in the Attitude Era, Hardys, Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and you had makeshift tag teams. Too Cool, APA, the Hollies. I mean, and did anyone really think the Hollies? I mean, I'm pretty sure they held a tag title, sure. But are you going to put when they had those TLC line matches? Are you going to could you see the Hollies in those matches like with Edge and Christian, Hardys and Dudleys? No, not at all. But the fact that they were tag teams, you're like, well, there's a nice list of tag teams. I just think it's nice to have
okay, I get it because like I said, I don't know how older I am than you, Ron, but I remember the WCW days when you had the.
I remember WCW.
No, but I remember when they had this. Was it the 6-man tag team titles? And they had I think a TV tag team title.
They had the TV and I think 6-man tag. That sounded familiar, but I thought that was more New Japan than WCW. But I mean, you seem like you have more knowledge about it than me.
But no, like I said, if I'm wrong, like I said, but I remember where. Shit, you had Arn Anderson, Terry Blanchard, you had the Road Warriors, you had the Steiner Brothers, you had Rock and Roll Express.
We don't need that anymore.
But no. But
we don't need tag teams. Wait, Steve, you don't think we need tag teams?
No, we do need tag teams, but we don't. The idea of having a set tag team, two dudes that are tag teaming for life,
Oh no.
Like Vince don't want to do that. There's so much star power in the rosters that he just grabs any two randos that are walking down the hall together and be like,
hey,
we're gonna
you
put,
do.
we're gonna put you,
that's why I said
we're gonna put you together.
Sheamus, Cesaro.
I think it was more,
but that
I
worked.
think you can get more out of them being split apart than them being together with them having a feud. Then you can throw the whole Mandy thing in there now and all that. So,
Wait, so
That's the only. This is the only title
Mandy?
Tucker's going.
Take him.
Mandy and Dana are going to win the women's tag titles. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. Don't get upset about it. Don't.
I love Big Daddy.
well, we know how Vince loves his blondes. We know
Too many people talking.
We know how Vince loves his blondes. My bad.
Absolutely. But that's why the tag division sucks.
I don't know this
like,
guy.
listen,
I don't know this guy.
Heavy Machinery just wasn't it. Yeah, exactly. I'm with Stars, man. He knows
Who?
Heavy
Stars?
Machinery ain't. Stars is
No.
Go home. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sure he's the same. I'm sure he feels the same way about fucking AOP. Everybody's like, "Oh, crime, boo boo." Oh, look, how did they release AOP? Man, AOP ain't doing shit. Please.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
they
Like
just
I don't
stay
know.
hurt.
I don't understand
They
people.
stay hurt. I was literally at the last Raw, or was it SmackDown, when Abbott tore his pec. Like I literally seen it. Like when he was with Seth and them.
AOP isn't that good.
So they actually are. They matches in NXT were actually good for them to be big power.
Yeah.
See, now, and look,
The only matches that AOP had that were good were carried by other teams. The only two good matches were with Ciampa and the other guy, Gargano. and FTR. Tell me I'm wrong.
Agreed.
No, I agree.
I can't
I
agree
agree.
with this guy.
You're not
Yes,
wrong.
agreed.
So
agree.
there you go.
I mean, but I think
the thing is, hold up. I want to get control of this conversation because I swear we're gonna be here for like 3 hours, and this is not what I'm trying to do with my night. Let's get back to the reason for the season. The card, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll leave it as. Let's close off the Otis conversation with just this question very quickly. Do you think that Otis is the new Enzo and Tucker is the new Cass?
No, I don't even see the comparison. Like, I get it, but no. Otis don't even have the same chemistry as same charisma as Enzo. I'm sorry, I was blinking. Enzo, and I don't see Tucker anywhere near Cass. I just don't see. Like, I get it, but no.
By
Not at
God,
all.
Steven, I think you're onto something.
I only got that because people were saying that in the chat, so I brought that up.
I think you're onto something because guess what? And it's actually a little backwards in this case with Otis and Tucker, and then it is with Enzo and Cass. Now we all know they only got over for real because of that bada bang, bada boom, and you can't teach that.
Oh, sorry.
What'd you say?
What the fuck?
That was Carmella.
Well, I mean, NXT kind of, yeah,
Otis.
but I'm talking about like when they hit the main, and like, you know, Big Cass was some shit in the ring for real until like he started getting better. Like he just was big, and Enzo just was fucking amazing on the mic. And that's what got him over now. I just seen some of their work now since they've been on the indie scene and since Cass, you know, then changed his life over. So like he's in better shape. He look hella good as far as wrestling in the ring and all that. And Enzo then got buff. He's better in the ring now, so we ain't got to worry about Neville leaving because he had to drop the belt to him no more. But anyway, I'm just being funny. But I agree with you, though. I do believe that, you know, it was Otis with the
That's over.
Yeah, so
that caterpillar is over.
I thought that was just
no.
like,
Otis
love
is
that
really
calendar.
over. I think it's. But go ahead. What were you gonna say, David?
No, I'm saying I love that move. Like I was at a SmackDown in Miami, and Heavy Machinery were taking on who was it? Who did they have in match?
AOP.
Oh yeah, B Team. In a dark match, and then Otis did a caterpillar, and then fucking the crowd went crazy. So
what the fuck? But anyway,
I don't know why you're
Good.
laughing. But okay.
Ron, what other stuff we had on this card tonight?
Sasha Bayley. Okay, so I feel like we hit everything.
Elias and
All
Jeff
right.
Hardy.
No. We got two more matches. We got Jeff Hardy against Elias. I don't know, guys. Like this storyline is going to still continue. Something that could keep getting brought back to my attention is that, Elias is attacking Jeff Hardy for running him down, but it was revealed it was Sheamus. But he don't want to do anything with Sheamus, but he want to attack Jeff Hardy. I
wouldn't fuck with Sheamus either. I mean, he's a big dude.
No, he is a big dude, but hard. You don't mind hitting. He had a match against Baron Corbin this year, and Baron Corbin is much bigger than Sheamus. I think I wouldn't want to mess with Corbin rather than I just wouldn't want to mess with anyone with a car. Like when I cross the street, even though it says stop, I still stop anyway because I said, well, this person might not know how to read and run me over.
That's what you're supposed to do.
No, I'm saying, you know how you go to a cross path and it says stop and the car's supposed to stop? I've seen cars just drive right by there, and I value my walking and my life, so I stop. But this person, he did, but he wanted to go. Yeah, no, I value walking. I love this thing. It's great. But the fact that he thinks Jeff Hardy hit him, and he's not going after Sheamus. I don't know. And this match, it was all right. Just to get to a quick highlight. Jeff Hardy did his best. This might go over your head, David, because I feel like all three of us, because we're kind of in the same age bracket. Yes, there we go. Jeff Hardy gets this guy, Elvis. Jeff Hardy did his best El Kabong. He hit Sheamus with I said shame. El Kabong, you remember that? Come on, I can't be. No one remember Quick Draw Majora? El Kabong? That was his alter ego? Oh my god.
I didn't watch that cartoon.
Never mind.
What would you say?
It was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Oh my god, I'm such a
I only like Laugh Olympics.
You say Quick
I feel like I remember. Is that with Yogi Bear?
Laugh Olympics was when they got all the Hanna-Barbera characters
Yeah.
and they put them in the Olympics.
Yeah, it was like Yogi Bear, Scooby, and I hated Scooby-Doo. I feel like Scooby-Doo always won.
I hate to ask this, right, because it ain't got nothing to do with wrestling, but when do the new Power Rangers come on? Because I want to see Jason.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I want to see that too. No, I want to see that too.
Fuck, dude.
Who shared that
What
in
is
the group
going
where it
on
was just
with this
randomly
show?
Jason?
Come on.
What is going?
No,
you can,
Jason
you know how you can tell that the fucking pay-per-view was shit beyond these three matches was after these three matches. It's we talk about Jeff Hardy.
He gets it.
Yo, where's Jason from the Red Power Ranger?
No, but he was wait, Willie. Wasn't he the best Red Ranger?
I mean, until Tommy stole his job. And
No, I hate Tommy. Yeah. No. Fuck Tommy. Tommy's a bitch.
I
hate him.
That Green Ranger was a badass.
Guess what?
No, he is. He shop at the bitch store. He's an asshole.
The Green Ranger like that.
Damn, Ron. Okay,
Guess
fuck.
what? The Green Ranger
fuck
had
Tommy.
Stressed out, walking home from school, trying to catch Power Rangers for that whole fucking week. And we watched him beat their ass all week with a fucking flute.
No, he's right. He beat the shit out of him.
With a fucking flute.
No, let's get back to Hell in a Cell, but no, I just want to end this off with
the fucking flute, bro. Don't forget.
No, he did. He beat the shit out of these Rangers. He's an asshole. Stole Jason's job. And then on top of that, Zordon was like, "Oh, you want a job at being the Rangers? Because we need someone who kicks ass like you." No, fuck you, Zordon. I was leading the Rangers. Now you're picking this asshole who's the enemy. You're a piece of shit.
Tommy went in
the piece of shit.
Tommy went in the command center and fucked Alpha up and unplugged Zordon. Tommy's the fucking man.
See, and you know what? My favorite. Can I tell you what my favorite part was of the Power Ranger movie? You remember that shit where fucking Ooze came in and he fucked up the place and you see Zordon in a caterpillar state? I loved that. I remember as a kid, that was my first hard-on. I said, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Guess what? Y'all know Tommy was Thanos before we knew about
Ron,
Thanos,
what the fuck, dude?
Y'all know Tommy was Thanos.
I'm on fire tonight, baby.
He was
I hate
Thanos
the Green Ranger.
We got hip to Thanos if you wasn't a comic book reader. Like, let's get from Monday to Friday, this one Ranger.
Steven's never going to do a show with me again.
Shit out of like when y'all see the Zords going into the ground and the fire and shit, you only seen that like 3 occasions. When Tommy kicked their ass, when Lord Zed, and then Ivan Ooze. That's when we seen the Ranger Zords go down into the fire. So
Stella, check our movie review section.
Tommy
I'm sure
did that shit by
Chris
himself.
has done a Pokemon review.
Guess what? When Tommy was sitting on the beach at Abu Grove, that was like Thanos sitting waiting for the Avengers to come. When he was like, "Y'all,
are we still on this?"
I'm sorry. Go. Guess what?
But Jeff Hardy got disqualified. I mean, what did you guys think? I didn't really think there was much depth into this match, but what did you guys think?
I should have known there was going to be some sort of fuckery. When I picked Jeff Hardy, did I pick Elias to win? I think I picked Elias to win, but I was like,
Elias.
They're not going to have Elias win.
I picked Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
I picked Elias. I just knew that for him coming back, they had to just, whether it was DQ or whatever, but not make Jeff look like, hey, we just keeping you around because your brother left and we don't want you to go there. So that's why we gave you that contract and whatever. So I think that's why they had Elias win. Like I said, he it's part of his return and all that. And it can give him a little feud till, I guess, Survivor Series or the Rumble. The Rumble already happened, right? No? Was that the Survivor Series? Right?
No, it was Survivor Series.
The Rumble already happened, right? Yeah, bro. It happened yesterday.
Yo, Willie's the man. Yo, Willie.
That stuff must be real strong, Willie.
Willie.
My man said,
yo, Willie, I kid you not. Like,
hello?
I be telling people about you. I be like, yo, let me tell you about my man Willie. He have like the Brock Lesnar contract, and he comes in like all truth. Like, this is my man right there. Like, this is what he's got to go with. We got to be like, yo, my bad, man.
No, my bad. Hey, Steven, I apologize. I just had
oh, man, it's totally cool, man. You good?
No, you don't, Willie.
That's just a testament to show that how much of, like I said, it shows that the card was shit. Maybe the guys that were like, this fucking show sucked, like, maybe they were right. Maybe it was just like one really good match and everything else sucked.
I know, because we really went to a rant about Power Rangers and everything else, and then we're like, all right, we got to do a Hell in a Cell review.
Yeah, like to me, the best, like I said, the best match was Sasha and Bayley tonight.
No, I agree. I think that was the best match. What about you, David?
Yep.
Did you think so?
I agree as well. I mean, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre was also very good, but I think Sasha Bayley was the match of the night. There was a really big rumor going around that Brock Lesnar was going to return in the main event of tonight's show.
Really?
I don't know what Steven's doing.
Who started that rumor? Where did you see that?
Ringside
News?
No.
Fucking Ringside News.
I think it was Wrestling Observer that reported it.
Man, fuck.
Fucking Meltzer? Good job, Meltzer.
No. Oh, fuck.
So I got one guy says Daniel. He says this card was a solid 7.5.
Let's give our grades. Let's give our grades and then get the fuck out of here, and then we can continue our Power Ranger chat off air.
All right, no, hold on, wait. One more match, and it's a quick review, and then we can do it.
Slapjacking.
Yeah, it's literally slapjack. What'd you say?
And slapjack and
Bobby Lashley. It really wasn't a match.
His name is Bobby Smashley.
Okay, it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a bad match. Honestly, you guys are gonna fucking rip me apart on this one. This match in ring was better than Reigns and Uso. Reigns and Uso absolutely sucked.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Unpopular Review.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's how you feel, bro. I'm just messing with you. Slapping.
That's how I feel.
I guess
Daniel, you misspelled Smashley.
I guess it was. I guess they put it on the field time because they didn't have nothing scheduled, and then
doubt.
And then they all of a sudden makes it a title match. Did I think the guy from Retribution, Slapnuts, was going to win or whatever? No, I didn't.
Slapnuts.
Did I? It was a way for, I guess, the Hurt.
I think to extend it.
Look strong against Retribution. Yeah, man, I'm just ready for Lashley to go.
I mean,
man.
I think I want to. Sorry, I'm going to jump in here, but I'm gonna say that I think it's building up like Mortal Kombat. Since we're on the topic of 90s games and TV shows, I think it's going to build up.
ABACABB.
You know how like you used to like have to build up to get to Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat?
I just
like,
gave you the blood code.
They're building up to get to like Mustafa Ali. So Mustafa Ali is going to be the guy that's going to take this belt off of Lashley.
So when you say, I feel like you're saying Mustafa Ali is going to be like Shang Tsung, right? But is he Mortal Kombat 1 where he's the old Shang Tsung, or is he Mortal Kombat 2 where he's kind of like young? Because there's like two different versions of Shang Tsung and Mortal Kombat.
We already know the first Mortal Kombat was based off Big Trouble in Little China. So
I did not know that. I just know that what's his name? Johnny Cage is literally based off Van Damme. What's his name?
Rob Van Dam.
yeah,
oh my God! Oh my God! You were literally born when Malcolm in the Middle came out. No.
I watched Malcolm in the Middle.
I bet you did.
When you get a chance,
What kind of insult is that? You guys think that's an insult? I want to hear the real insults you're on.
This is wild.
You know what? I don't
love
like
this
your
show.
hair.
This is
Well,
I win.
What do you guys give this pay-per-view, and then let's take it home.
7.
I would give it a 6.5. 7. I would even give it a 7. And that's probably being generous, but I didn't think it was a terrible show. I think everyone involved did a great job in trying to make it. I mean, there was a lot of filler where I didn't care, but the Hell in a Cells, I think, and I think you said it best, Stephen, like each one had a different story in the cell. So I would give it a 7. I think a good 7. 6.5 to 7.
I'm giving
Willie?
it a goddamn 5.
I knew it.
And that's only because of Sasha and Bayley. The rest of that shit was goddamn garbage. And let me tell you why real quick. We already knew Roman was going to beat the shit out of Jey. Did I need to see his old ass grandfather and daddy out there? Hell no.
Come on now.
No, but if they weren't going to come
Oh
out
my
there
God.
and do
This guy's relentless.
if they weren't going to come out there after he won and did do the, the New Zealand, the Tonga little thing where they, Gayate, Goyata, Gayate, Goyata, no, like if they didn't do that to Roman with Roman, or had like a whole bunch of Samoans out there after Roman won or whatever for him to be crowned the chief or whatever, like I said, it's a bunch of, reminded me of a bunch of old time wrestling bullshit. Anyway, like Tuckers and Miz winning, we already knew that shit was gonna happen. Like I said, the shit was predictable. It was so I give it a solid 5.
Willie, when you did that dance thing, all I was saying is all we needed was a virgin to sacrifice, and we would do something. So, David, you don't mind if we sacrifice?
Yeah,
you,
you're
right?
very funny. I knew you were gonna say that. Fucking targeting me as always.
Hey, David, guess what?
As always.
This was a horror movie.
You know what? It's okay.
This was a
Also,
horror movie. You wouldn't
I
die.
want to know.
David,
who won the
David,
UPR World
David,
Championship tonight.
David. If we were starring in a horror movie, you know you live, right?
This is true, mostly because you're the only white guy.
No, because all the virgins stay alive.
That's not true.
So
That's not true. I'm Hispanic.
Half.
Man, say something in
Half
Spanish.
Hispanic.
Say something in Spanish.
Well,
And I ain't talking about bonus deals.
That was dope, David. That was dope.
David, rap to a chick in Spanish. Go ahead.
I don't know how to rap in. Okay, listen, I can't rap in.
Give me
He don't mean to rap like a
I'm
song.
not
He
that
means
good
like
at
how
it.
you talk.
Give me the most Dominican. Come on, it's only 2 words.
Hey, bitch.
Give me
No, it's mira.
Mira. Hey,
Mommy.
Hold on,
mommy.
let me help him. I got
Mira,
it.
mommy.
Hey,
No, I got
what
you.
does this mean?
There you go.
What does this mean? Me gusta
Yeah,
mi
vaina.
amor. Me gusta mi amor.
Holy shit. Me gusta what?
Me gusta mi amor. Me gusta mi amor.
I love my love. I like my love.
I didn't know. I told this
Well,
man
you
gotta
conned
tell
yourself
me
on that
to
one,
say
dude.
something.
At least he tried. I was going to just say, just tell her Rojo, but I think Willie was the best name.
Red.
Yes,
I'm just gonna call
Rojo.
their ass, hey,
Very
Monty
good.
Gone. Come here, Monty Gone.
Oh Jesus.
But Big Daddy Cool,
Come here, Donkey
why don't you
Kong.
cap it off? What did you think about the show? What did you grade it?
I thought it was good. I think Sasha versus Bayley, another instant classic between them, and I think the other ones were meh. They were okay. There's nothing like They weren't Boss Man Undertaker level, but they were good.
Oh, that
Hell
was
in the
terrible.
Cells. But if you could get away with taking one really good match, one Hell in the Cell match, like adding it to the top 10, Sasha versus Bayley does it, and it was good. It was good. I think it was a good show. It moved everything forward. All the storylines progressed. I'm interested to see where Miz goes from here. I'm interested to see Roman, where Roman goes from here. We'll see. Starting tomorrow night. And speaking of tomorrow night, we've got. If you enjoyed tonight's debacle of a show, you're gonna really enjoy tomorrow's debacle of a show, where me and David tag team once again for the Monday Night Raw show. Where's my favorite picture of Lana? There it is. Where me and David will be here once again after Raw to discuss. Oh, there goes David
very
again.
funny. Nice try. Nice fucking try. I'm not stupid. Who the fuck did that? Can all fuck themselves.
I'm missing.
And so David and I will be talking about Monday Night Raw, probably seeing Lana go through her 6th table in the 6th week in a row.
That is ridiculous.
Steven, but isn't tomorrow a pretty special episode? Because not only is it our Monday Night Review, I also believe that it is your birthday. Am I wrong?
You're absolutely right. It's my birthday tomorrow. It's my 41st birthday. I'm the only guy that can actually have a birthday on Friday and then also 3 days later have another birthday.
I was about to say, didn't I send you a message saying happy birthday?
I thought it was Groundhog
Tomorrow
Day.
we will be celebrating Big Daddy Cool Steven Pena's birthday on Raw. Please make sure to join us for that.
That's right. There's going to be a cake. I'm pretty sure there's 3 strippers.
Lana's going to go through a table.
Lana's going to go through a table.
Chris said he's gonna put on his Marilyn Monroe costume.
Oh God! Oh no!
He's just gonna crawl out of under David's bed and be like, "Hey boys, I'm here."
Just shut up.
All right, let's wrap it up. I think we lost every viewer we had.
Damn. Well, at least you gave him
Just
more
kidding.
of an entertaining show than Hell in the Cell.
Yeah,
I think we were entertaining. I really do. And fuck Tommy.
I think so. There you go. Wow, very good. All right, guys, who's taking us out?
I do. Well,
man,
thank y'all for tuning in. Man, make sure y'all like and sharing, subscribing to YouTube, following us on Twitter, Instagram, Tinder, Backpage, back
Tinder.
on there too. But like I said, man, the more y'all like and sharing,
we're on Tinder. Hold on.
But no, like I said, the more y'all share and like it, man, the more
OnlyFans
we get. So we can get on the ground, man. We want to thank y'all for.
Should I take my socks off?
Man, my man up top. Big Bad Bron, Bad Guy Jack, Big Daddy Food, Steven Pena, the motherfucking technician, David Sanderson, man, and I'm feeling Willie Bateman, man. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night for the Raw Review show, too, man. Don't be surprised if y'all don't see me just bust in, too. Anyway, man, thank y'all for tuning in.
What are you busting to?
He's just gonna be there. He's gonna be there.
In the fofo. All you hear is Papa Jones hitting no more.
There you go. Very good.
Good night, man. And signing off.
Good night, folks.
Signing off. All right. Good night, everybody.
Goddamn.
Where's this outro? There we go.
Do-do-do-do-do.